Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready, ready. Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Check go. Set. Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cowboy 80. Ready, go. Let's go now. Bronco 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hut, hut. Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. Get up. Down. 70 Timberwolf. Chap 60, Chap 60. Roll, roll, roll. Go. Ready, set. Ready, set. Ready, break. Hut. Ready, ready, ready. Got it. Ready? Check go. Ready, ready. 60 Bison. 6. Ready, go. Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. 79 Bronco. Hut, hut. Shut up! 60 Eagle! 60 Eagle! Dragon 60! Shut up! Set! 70 Lion! 19 Lion! Go! Here we go! Cougar 19! Maverick. Ready, hut. Let's go. Viking 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hut. Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler, 18. Ready, ready. On the ready. Check go. Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, go! On the set. Hut, hut. Ready? Get up! Set! Ready! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Go! Okay, ready? Ready, hut! Ready, ready! Hut! On the double! Ready, ready! Okay, break! Check go! Let's go now! Bronco 80! Mustang Knights! Ready, go! Ready! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! 7 Pirate, 7 Pirate! Hut, hut! Down! 70 Timberwolf! Warrior 70! Get up! Ready, ready! 60 Bison, 60 Bison! Go! Ready up! Ready, hut! Here we go, set! Cowboy 80! six. Ready, ready. Ready, set. Set, go. Set. 70 Lion. Ready, go. Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Hut, hut. Let's go. Viking 18. Ready, break! Get up! Ready? Go! Got it. Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. 18. Pioneer. Ready? Hut. Set. 19. Tiger. 19. Hut. Come on, set! Panther 60, Panther 60! Ready, ready! On the ready! bison, 60 bison. Ready, cut. Here we go, here we go. Hut. Let's go. Cowboy 80. Broncos, ready, ready. Okay, break. Check go. Set, ready, go. Come on, set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Tight, 19 tight. Hut, hut. Ready up. Get out. Set. Ready. Go. Let's go now. 70 Lion. Ready, cut. Ready, Cougar 19, hut. Down, ready, ready. Ready, ready, check go. Here we go, shot. Viking 18. Ready, go. Shut up. 19, Tiger, 19. Hut, hut. Set. Panther 60. Panther. Set. Go. Get up. Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk, go. Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready, cut. Ready, set. Cardinal, 18. Ready, ready. Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolf. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check go. Ready, break. Ready, go. Ready. Hut, hut. Set. Ready. Get up. Let's go now. 60 bison. 60 bison. Go. Ready. Ready. Cut. Down! Cowboy 80! Ready, ready! 60 Eagle! 60 Eagle! Got it! Ready? Ready, ready! Here we go, set! 70 left, set go! Set up! Cougar 19! 70 Lion! Cub 19! Cub 19! Ready, go! Set! Viking 18! Hut, hut! Here we go! 19! Get up! Let's go! Panthers, go! On the ready! Ready, hut! Hawk 70! Hut! On the set! Ready, ready! Ready! Set, go! Come on, set! Bronco 80! Buffalo 18! Ready, go! Okay, ready? Hut, hut! Set, ready, get up! Ready! Go! On the double! Ready, hut! Okay, break, hut! Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready. Ready. 70 Timberwolf. Set, go. Down. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, go. Ready, ready! Cowboy 80! Hut, hut! Here we go, set! 6, set up! Set up! 70 Lion! Go! Ready up! 19. Hut. Here we go. Liking 18. Ready. Ready, set. Check, go. Let's go. 19 Tiger. Ready, go. Set. Hut. Come on. Set. Hawk 70.
Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
On first down, Boston. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On 1st and 10, Boston. Looking middle, and that's complete. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. They hand this off to Harris. Shreds the tackle. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The numbers for him from a week ago, 7 catches, 88 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
On 2nd down now, it's Harris. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Flush to it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after him early.
And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. They'll set up a throw. Escape. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. They'll roll him out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
I remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Looking to throw. Boston. Touchdown! A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. Yeah, perfect omelet. Dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
Got to do what you got to do, man. Got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
Yeah.
Extra point up and through, and it's now 14-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. His throw incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
He finds his man, complete. That's Harrison. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Harrison. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd and short. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st.
And And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Back to throw here. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. That ball caught by Harrison. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st down, Ferguson. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On the handoff, this is Ferguson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case...
And did he get in? Yes, they say it's a touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Extra point safely through, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Throwing on 1st down. Boston. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Back to throw. Boston firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Boston. Looking sideline, there's Pittman. That catch good for only a couple.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it, turn upfield, and pick up the first down.
2nd and 8 coming up. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up a third down. Back to throw again. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. 7 yards, the pickup there. They'll look to throw again. It's brought in by Harris. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Boston. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you'd figure the field goal team coming on 4th. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early
really to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Flushed out right. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll hand it off to Ferguson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 4 yards there, and that should be the final play of this first half. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston. And that one tied 14 apiece in the second quarter. From there, we head down south to Tampa to check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. Lamar Jackson has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's check in on our nation's capital to see what's happening with the Washington football team at home at FedEx Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Curtis Samuel up over 100 yards receiving with 2 touchdown grabs. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so, you know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Second and long. He finds his man, complete. It's Harrison. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Harrison. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Harrison. And he's taken down inside the 30.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run on first down. It's Ferguson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Running again, and again it's Ferguson. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Harris starts the drive on the ground, and he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Boston. Open man. Smith-Schuster. It's complete. He's at the 50. The 30. 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster. 91 yards. And the Steelers look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. The Ravens on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. He finds his man complete. It's Harrison. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off at the 48, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Boston. Over the middle, complete. That's Harris. And he will have a Steelers 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, You don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
And you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run the counter. Harris. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. First down, and they go back to Harris. 50 yards on the ground for him so far. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Boston. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And his kick is good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one, but let's...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 32. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Now a first down carry for Harris. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On first down, Harris. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the delay, here's Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Off play action, Boston. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that lead will move from 20 now to 23. So he remains perfect. 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point. Blitz coming, and down he goes. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Steelers, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.